Oh man, so I just wanted to turn on the microphone and just talk to y'all about Carlee Russell. Carlee Russell. So I'm pretty sure you guys have already seen about the story without me doing much of an update. I'll provide some things in for context as I'm speaking. I'm sorry it's thundering outside my house right now. It's kind of crazy, but let's talk about it. So Carlee Russell is a woman who I made a video about it to spread awareness, but by the time that I was about to release the video, she was found. So it was a woman who went missing in Birmingham, Alabama after saying that she seen a toddler on the side of a freeway, on the side of a road, and she called 911 to report it, and then called a family member, I believe her boyfriend's sister. And as she was speaking to her boyfriend's sister, she got out and left her phone in the car to go ask the toddler they needed help. And allegedly, the boyfriend's sister said she heard Carlee scream, and then that was it. Later, police officers found her car unoccupied. I believe her wig was left behind, and all of her other belongings, such as her phone, her purse, Apple Watch, her wig, everything was left behind. So then there was a big search. Everyone was looking and trying to see if they could find this young lady. I was caught up into it. I was trying to see what's going on as well. Like I told you, I was about to release a video about it. But ultimately, thank God, the girl showed up at her parents' house a couple days later. I don't know what was said. All I know is they took her to the hospital to see if she was okay from that point. Now, messages have come out from her mother and her boyfriend, because they've been seeing people wondering, like, hey, what the fuck happened? What happened in the situation? What happened with the story? The mother pretty much said, you know, we want the time to speak. When it comes time, we're gonna tell y'all what's going on. The boyfriend said something like she was fighting for her life. That's what he said. She was fighting for her life. Now, I was looking over the footage because I'm seeing a lot of conspiracy theories, or not even probably just conspiracy, people just looking at the facts that's provided to them, such as some surveillance cameras of the situation, and you could see her slowing down and pulling over to the side of the road. And you know, just logic, you don't see a baby right there, and even if you see a baby moving that fast, it's tough to even see them. And also, if you're moving that fast, you're more likely you pass the baby by the time, and you'll have to backtrack to go and speak to the child or whatever. Maybe she's seen the child, got off, and then did a loop back around and got back on to see if she's seen the child again. Now, in the footage, once again, we don't see a child at all. It's tough to see a child, but maybe the child was closer to the woods. Who knows? In the woods, you can't see it. I don't know. Who knows? It's an interesting situation, but it's one of them things you want to pull from the Boondocks episode, is the absence of evidence, or evidence of absence, or whatever you want to call it.
The absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence.
What?
Simply because you don't have evidence that something does exist does not mean that you have evidence that something doesn't exist. It's that there are known knowns and that there are known unknowns, but there's also unknown unknowns. Things we don't know that we don't know.
It's a weird situation, not a laughing matter, but it's a weird situation because it's just hard to say right there. Now, we do see Carlee. We see her get out the car. You can see her walk from behind the car, because you see as she walking past the left blinker, rear light, you can't see that one. Then you see the right one is hidden as she walks past, and then she ends up standing on the right side of the car for a good little minute. And then as time just proceeds, that figure just disappears. It's like she walks close to the woods, and she just disappears. Now, other people I've seen analyze the video saying they see someone pull on her, and I don't see. I'm trying my hardest to see, but I can't see. Now, this is what I would say. Once she leave from by that car and go into the woods, I can't see her at all. So with that being said, if I can't see her right then and there, then how could I say that no one else is there? Because if it's hard to see her, then it may be hard to see them too. So I can't call it for just off of that right there, because I have to try to pull from one piece of evidence to try to go ahead and draw correlations to other things, because it's just tough to see anything other than that. Now, if someone else could say, okay, they for sure could see her from the point of getting out of the car and walking away into the woods. If you could clearly see her, then maybe you're the one that can make that call, but I can't make the call. I just don't know. So we're gonna have to wait and see. To reiterate my point, if I seen her walk from that car and go into the woods, if I could perfectly see that, then I will be alone with everyone else saying there was no one else there at all. She did it all on her own. But I just can't call it because I can't see past the point where she moves from right by the car. It's just tough for me to make out anything. But you guys gotta let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. It's also, I've seen other people covering it, like Nika at Night. I seen her referencing a past situation where she was covering a missing young lady, and the young lady had a mental health episode, and she was in Mexico and she went wandering off from the boyfriend, and it was weird because, you know, people thought she was taken, abducted or whatever because she was missing, you know, some shit like that. But she had a mental health episode, and that set that on. Some people are schizophrenic. They may hear things or think they see things. It's just a bunch of wild possibilities. But me personally, I can't straight up call this woman a liar because I don't know. But even if she was inaccurate about seeing a child, there is a room for her to have had a mental health episode, and that caused her to, you know, see things that she didn't see. So I can't even go hard on her if that's the case. People are comparing this to Jussie Smollett. You gotta go ahead and give me a reason that she would want to do this outside the Jussie Smollett situation. You gotta give me a reason for her to want to go ahead and lie, for me to compare it to that. If that's the truth, then that's the truth. But we're gonna just see as more information come out. But what y'all thinking, man? Y'all, I know y'all gets busy when it comes to conspiracies and stuff. Y'all, this y'all lane in the comment section. This is where y'all go off and talk y'all ish. So let me know what y'all think about this Carlee Russell situation, man. All in all, I'm glad that she's okay and she is safe. That's one thing that I'm happy about. I see a lot of people, you know, going crazy and stuff. When more information come out, then we'll go with that. But as far as now, I'm glad that she is safe and she's okay. If things turn out for a different way, then we're gonna address them as it comes. But y'all make sure y'all stay tuned into your boy Stacy. Smash the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel. We on the way to 60K. It's storming out here, man. It's storming out. It's going crazy. I wonder if y'all hear that in the background. I kind of hear it, so it is what it is, man. Hey, man, we out though.